Taxi, please. Get in. Beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, where to? 748 Golden Street, please. With no further conversation, Jeremy gives up and contemplates why the taxi driver is so shy during the trip to the home. Jeremy arrives to an old and contemporary one-story home after a long and silent taxi ride. Jeremy knocks and is greeted by the owner of the home and his wife. Please come in. Of course, thank you for having me. Before Jeremy enters, Bowen shakes his hand with a strong grip and direct eye contact. Bowen and Ioana show Jeremy their one-story Romanian home. He sees a waiting room with an oven and a pantry, and a beautiful living room with a fireplace. He also sees that they have a large enclosed yard with a garden, hay barn, stable, pigsty, chicken coop, corn crib, and outhouse. Jeremy then begins to ask a few questions in order to familiarize a bit with this new environment. First off, I'd like to ask, are people here shy? Because my taxi driver almost didn't say a word the whole way. Yes, we are very shy people, but once we develop more thorough relationships, we are more open. That is very different from where I come from. In my culture, we are all very open and sociable. I guess that's why I'm here on this trip, to learn about a different culture. Yes, we are very excited about your stay here with us, as well. And all your questions about our culture, we will try and answer the best we can, and hopefully we can learn a bit more of it. I'm very excited about this trip. I've never been out of my country before. By the way, you have a very beautiful home. Are our houses here similar to yours?
Most of our home is very typically Romanian, but since my husband is a pretty good farmer, we have a large enclosed yard with a garden, hay barn, stable, pigsty, chicken coop, corn crib, as well as an outhouse that less prosperous people might not have.
Jeremy is very surprised of how different yet simple these people are, and continues with his interrogation while Bowen goes to start dinner. So Bowen is a farmer. I haven't seen one in a long time due to the fact that I live in a more urban environment. So if Bowen is a farmer, what do you do, Ioana?
I'm actually a linguist, which is why my husband and I are able to speak English pretty well even though we have an accent.
So if English is not your first language, what is?
It is Romanian, of course.
Okay, but what exactly is Romanian? Is it a mixture of English and Russian, or something like that?
Basically, Romanian language shares similarities with French, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese, but our people may also speak Hungarian and Vlax Romani.
Okay, I know most of those languages except for Vlax Romani. What in the world is that?
Ha 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 ha, Vlax Romani is basically the origin of Romanian, but it is an independent language from Romanian, and is spoken mostly in Bosnia-Herzegovina and Romania.
Jeremy sighs. Wow, okay. That is a lot of information to take in. Indeed it is, and we'll get to discuss more at dinner, which will be ready in about 15 minutes. Perfect. I'll go unpack and freshen up beforehand. Jeremy goes to his room and starts unpacking. With all the information he has learned, he wonders how will the next few days go. He had never faced a different culture before, but he decides to keep an open mind in order to enjoy his once-in-a-lifetime trip. He freshens up and goes to the kitchen and back into the Romanian culture head on. Wow, this is all going to be really tough for me. But hey, I'm in a new place, so why not go for it?
Created using Powtoon.